I oiled my hair every single day for 3 months, and this is what happened. I am completely shocked by the results. So, by oiling my hair every single day, I didn't oil my scalp every single day, I oiled my ends every single day. Now, I will say the oil that you use is extremely important, but not a specific brand. I will share the oil that I used, and it is the Kerastase Elixir Ultime. This is what it looks like. I used it every day and it's there. So it's very expensive initially, but it lasts forever. So technically, if you count in the cost per use, it's really not that expensive. And I might say it is much cheaper than a lot of oils that are out there that you can get for this quality because you'd probably pay the same price for half or a quarter of the amount. This is 100 mils. Most oils are 50 mils or 30 mils. Even the Olaplex is not that much cheaper than this, and it's 30 mils. So I recommend you use an oil that's this kind of texture with similar ingredients. Don't just go for the texture or the ingredient because you get different effects. So, one of my favorite oils that's very high up on the list in here is camellia oil, and I actually have a full video about camellia oil that I can link at the end of this one. It also has marula oil, a lot of other oils, but also the formulation is very much like a serum and it absorbs very well into the hair. Now, if you want to use an oil like avocado oil or olive oil, you have to be aware of what state your hair is in because those are natural oils. They have a very high water content. And so, if your hair is straight or very fine or gets frizzy very easily, those oils could actually frizz up your hair. So, you get the nutritional benefits, but you won't get the aesthetic benefits. This is the perfect balance of both nutrition and aesthetics. This is not sponsored, so a second oil I can recommend is either pure camellia oil because it is very light, also the Olaplex oil because it is super lightweight, it works for all hair types and textures, and then also the Moroccan oil, but I would only suggest for medium to thicker or coarser hair textures. So now that you know what I used, let's talk about results. So the first thing I noticed I wanted to share because it was the most unexpected for me, and this is hydration. My hair feels the healthiest, most moisturized, and hydrated than it ever has, which is crazy to me, specifically because oil is not a moisturizer. It will not moisturize your hair. It can temporarily moisturize or hydrate, but it only lasts for like, I don't know, an hour or two, depending on the oil. Also, if you put oil on dry hair, it will feel maybe fine for a little bit, but then it will feel even more dry because you've blocked all the moisture from going into your hair. However, if your hair is already moisturized when you oil it, it just retains that moisture. And I am someone with naturally dry hair. Like, if I don't actively work hard to moisturize my hair, it will naturally go to dry. Even my scalp is naturally dry, so I'm not gonna have like oils running down my hair. Even if I didn't wash my hair for 2 weeks, it wouldn't be oily because I just don't have oily hair, dry scalp. But with this, the hydration is just unmatched. A perfect example is washing my hair after cornrows. I actually just washed my hair and I had cornrows that I kept in for 4 weeks. Now, whenever I wash my hair after cornrows, and after a lot of people, after a protective style, when you wash your hair, it usually feels very dry. And I wash my hair when it's in cornrows, so I still keep my weekly washing routine. I shampoo, I condition, I moisturize still. But when your hair is in cornrows, you just can't access your hair the way you would as if you were washing it when it's out. And so I find that whenever I take my hair out of a protective style and go to wash it, it still feels very dry. It's got that like very dry straw like feeling. And then of course when I use my designated shampoo and deep condition and moisturize, it like goes back to normal. Sometimes it takes 2 washes. For the first time I had a protective style in for 4 weeks since doing this oiling thing. When I washed my hair, it literally felt like I had a leave-in conditioner in my hair or something like that. It was so soft and hydrated. It was amazing. Like, this has changed my hair forever. The second thing I noticed is I have a lot less breakage because my hair is less dry Dry hair doesn't have any stretch to it, it easily snaps, it easily breaks, and you experience a lot more breakage. If you watch my channel, you know that I just recently did a silk press a couple months ago, and that's when I started using this oil about 2 weeks before I straightened my hair. And I did cut off quite a lot, so it's difficult for me to say if this actually helped me retain a lot more length, but I think it has. I feel like my hair is almost the same length as it was before I cut it. Another thing that I love is it has immensely reduced the amount of single strand knots that I have. And a single strand knot is actually classified as a split end technically, because there's no way to get rid of it other than cutting it. Like if a single strand of your hair ties itself around itself, there's no way you can untie it without breaking your hair. So it's easier to just cut it off. Because my hair is super soft and slick and smooth because of this oil, it is so easy to detangle my hair. I have found that my hair is the easiest to detangle than ever since I started using this oil. Even when it is in the state like this, which is just a twist out, I actually had my hair in twists for the entire week and I just untwisted it for this video. My hair also feels very, very soft compared to how it usually feels. To be honest, I just thought I just don't have soft hair. Like I'm just one of those people who has more coarser, really hard hair. Not since I started oiling my ends every single day, my hair is now very soft. Another game changer which really surprised me is that my hair absorbs products so much better. When I would wash my hair, when I would apply products to my hair, because my hair is already low porosity, it would take a lot of time for the product to sink into my hair. So if I get like a leave-in conditioner and apply it to my hair, it would just look white for a while until like I go under heat and then it would like absorb into my hair shaft. But now my hair literally shows no color, no residue. Like when I put a product on my hair in the shower, when I put in my leave-in conditioner, when I put in my deep conditioner, it just immediately sinks into my hair. Like my hair just easily absorbs it. And usually with an oil, you'd think the opposite. I will say though, I am using amazing professional shampoos as well, but I definitely still attribute a lot of the difference with the way my hair is absorbing products to this oil. The next thing is my hair is extremely smooth and shiny, of course, relative to my own hair. My hair is, this is another thing. I thought my hair just is naturally more on the dull side. It doesn't really shine. Obviously, the curlier your hair is, the less shiny it's going to appear, especially when it's not under bright lights, because the curls are they are distorting the direction of the light, right? The straighter your hair is, like when you just get a flat iron, even if your hair is naturally straight, if you straighten it with a flat iron and make it even sleeker, it's probably going to look shinier because of how sleek it is. So for me, I'm talking about shine relative to how my hair naturally looks, and my hair is just naturally frizzy. Of course, I think all curly hair, depending on how curly your hair is, you experience various levels of frizz. But my hair is so much less frizzy than usual. I would rarely even wear my hair in twist outs. In twist outs, I stuck to braid outs because twist outs are much looser, which means there's more room for frizz. Braid outs lessen the amount of frizz because it's kind of packed a little tighter. I was so surprised when I undid my twists and found that even after separating them, my twists are still so like defined and super shiny because the individual strands of my hair are like sleeker and smoother. This has been, I think, the first product that has completely altered the texture of my hair positively. And by this, I don't mean I went from being like a type 4 to type 3 hair. I'm not talking necessarily about curl pattern. I'm talking about the natural texture of my hair. My hair is naturally thick and coarse, and that is still the same way. However, the way it feels and the way it looks is completely different. Just when I touch my hair, it just feels extremely soft, smooth, the shine. Like if you've been on this channel for long, you'd know that. I mean, look at this. Look at that. My hair, I think actually, yes, now I can see it. My hair has grown since I did the trim, but it's just I just can't, I don't have the words to describe how it changed the texture, except that it changed the texture. I feel like this is not the first time I've said this on this channel, but I literally feel like I transplanted the hair from someone else's head and then just put it on my head, and it looks similar. I have never been able to tie my hair since I've been natural in any kind of hairstyle where I just tie it straight back ever since I went natural. And it's not because my hair wasn't long enough, it's just that my hair was so coarse and bulky that no matter how much I tried to tie it down, I just couldn't tie it down. I just tied my hair up and then clipped it up and left some pieces down. So, like this, if I wanted to add it up, can you see how that just immediately seamlessly went in? Before, what would happen is my hair, like from here to here, would be so thick and like reverted and coarse. There was nothing I could do about it. That even if I wanted to tie it up, it would basically be like this. Then it would be like super bulky here, and I wouldn't be able to tie it down, and I'd have to figure out a way to like spray my hair down with water and then add so much hair gel just for the hair to hold to get in remotely some kind of a hairstyle like this. But now it's just so easy. So I think that can be a little bit more about what I was saying about altering my texture a little bit. Another thing is I can't speak about all oils. I'll talk about this oil specifically. This was the first oil that made my hair feel instantly amazing. Like I had instant results the first time I used it. As soon as I applied it to my hair, it felt amazing. And then when I woke up the next day in the morning, it had completely absorbed into my hair and my hair felt amazing instantly. And then over time, that's when I experienced like even more benefits, like feeling like my hair texture is altered, the hydration. So this is one of those things where sure it is like a miracle product in terms of how it will make your hair feel, but you do get additional benefits if you are consistent with it and you use it every single day. Again, this is not an ad for this oil. I'm just talking about this oil because it's the one I used. You can use whatever oil that you find that you think your hair will like. Now, if you're worried about having to wash your hair more often or having it make your hair feel oily, again, I'm going to talk about this product. But if you also use other products that are similarly formulated, it's going to work the same. Firstly, you need one drop. You're not putting it on all your hair, you're putting it on your ends. So, like the last inch or two, literally like this much of the hair is where you're putting the oil. So, one drop of this works for my entire head, maybe two drops if I'm putting a little bit more. That's it. It's only on the ends of your hair. It completely absorbs into the hair shaft. It's not going to make your hair feel heavy or weighed down. I had my hair straightened for 5 weeks and I used this every single day on my straight hair. It didn't make my hair revert, it didn't make it oily, and it didn't make it heavy. So, trust me, if it can work on my straight hair and not make it heavy, whatever texture your hair is in, it is going to work. So I only wash my hair still once a week, even after using this on my hands every single day, and it doesn't feel greasy or oily. But if you feel like it makes your hair feel greasy or oily, or you don't feel like you need it every day, you can try using it every other day or even 3 times a week. You'll still get amazing benefits, but consistency is key. You will always get even better results over time. If you'd like more videos like this and a video about my favorite oil for my scalp that I use multiple times a week, you can find that video right here. Hit my face here to subscribe if you didn't in the beginning. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!